You're listening to Speaking Stellar Girl with Teri, an interview series that inspires women to live their most stellar life. Teri is the co-founder of the Stellar Girl movement, and she is sitting down with women all over the world to hear about the key moments in their lives and how they live boldly, compassionately, and ultimately became a stellar girl.
Welcome to Speaking Stellar Girl. I'm your host, Teri, and I'm thrilled today to have Rochelle Jacobs and Sarah McNamara joining me today. Rochelle and Sarah are not only lifelong friends, they are career-driven women and mothers on the go. They are founders of Naturally Serious, a clean, conscious, ethical, and effective skincare brand that supports their active lifestyles and their personal values. They took out the guesswork for time-strapped women like themselves who want no B.A.D, which is banned, ambiguous, or debatable ingredients on their skin. So looking forward to learning about Naturally Serious and the journeys of these two stellar girls. Welcome, Rochelle and Sarah. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you so much. We're so excited to be here.
I love that. And I love that we share
Stellar Girl.
Thank you. We share the same mission and same mindset. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
So let's dive right into your backgrounds. It doesn't matter to me who wants to start, but we're pointing over.
No problem. So yes, I've had a fantastic career in beauty. I'm really privileged and thrilled to have it. I'm a New Zealander. So my journey was I joined Unilever and was there for 10 years, and I ran their international business for a number of beauty brands around which, were Elizabeth Arden, Calvin Klein, Fendi, Valentino. So I was so lucky to have lots of international experience living in Asia and also London. And then I was fortunate to meet an American and moved to New York, and so that continued, and I was working with L'Oreal. I had my own brand for a short time. And then I was lucky enough to sell my brand and meet Rochelle and her family and Peter Thomas Roth. So I joined the team here. I've been here for over 5 years. It's been absolutely amazing, an incredible journey to sort of round out my career here and be able to create a whole new brand, Naturally Serious, together with this beautiful person. On the personal side, I think we're very aligned with what our goals are and aspirations. I'm an extremely positive person in that I never give up no matter what. And so a true survivor in terms of building businesses, brands. My greatest joy is my children. I have 2 teenage boys.
Yes.
They're my world, they're my life. And so, I'm so grateful, live in a place of gratitude and be happy.
Yes, I'll need more of that. And I love your story. Thank you. Rochelle.
Mine's not nearly as exciting.
Oh, come on. It's
yes.
exciting.
But I'm born and raised in New York, and I have a single mother who started a business right when I was in college when she started her business. And
your mother, June, correct?
My mother is June Jacobs.
Yes.
And in 1999, which is 6 years after she started her first business, I asked if I could join, and she said, absolutely not. So I did a PowerPoint presentation and I begged my way in with her business partner, and he said, when can you start? And that was 1999. So I've been doing this for over 21 years. And on my first week of starting this, my mother said, we are opening our own manufacturing facility and our own research and development lab. And I said, okay, great.
Okay.
And she's like, you need to figure it out. So I have a finance background. I was working on Wall Street and in corporate finance prior to joining. And my first experience in the small, tiny little business at the time was literally setting up our manufacturing facility and kind of learning the business that way. And at some point over the last 21 years, I've done every role just about in this entire organization, including IT. And
just
literally done it
the
all.
most challenging.
I have created racks and bins and computer systems and everything else. But yeah, so basically when Sarah and I kind of joined forces, and we went to my mother and Peter and we asked them if we could create this naturally serious brand, and they were fully behind us. So that's kind of how that all started. I am a single mother with 2 teenage boys as well, 19 and 17. They are mostly my pride and joy, but lately they're giving me most of my gray hair as well.
I feel ya.
I love being outdoors as much as possible. And, you know, whether it's walking to the office or everything else I can do, I try to do everything I can outdoors. And I think Naturally Serious sort of gave us that opportunity living in New York City to kind of feel a little bit more connected to really earth and everything that it means to us.
Well, I love that. Both Stellar Girl stories, 100%. You both are glow getters and you both have glowing skin. And
Thank you.
And it's due to the products that we're going to talk about now.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. And I think, you know, part of the inspiration in beauty, obviously it's the thing I most love about it, it's forever changing, and particularly in skincare, because it's all science and ingredient driven.
Yes.
And what we know now is a lot more information about ingredients and the pureness of developing a clean beauty line that's all about wellness and health. And so we were really excited to bring that story up front in our marketing, in the marketing of this brand.
And your mission.
It's the mission of clean beauty in all aspects of the brand.
And we talk about that a lot at Stellar Girl too. We talk about, you know, having that clean living lifestyle with movement and health and what we put inside of our bodies. And now what you guys are telling us to put on the outside of our bodies, our skin's our largest organ. It's all absorbed into our skin and as equally important.
Yeah,
for sure.
So one thing we're proud of too is that it's completely made in the US. So we have our R&D facility, as Rochelle said. It was just so magical working with the chemists and really formulating these products, you know, together in a collaboration, and just being able to really evaluate the pureness of the products and meeting all of those global beauty standards, which is so important.
And we just really tried to make, I guess, for us, really smart decisions throughout the entire process. But when I mean smart, it's not like really like smart, like Einstein smart, but really just better decisions than, you know, because we have the education now on certain things. So we have our boxes are made in a windmill powered facility. Why? Because we can, and we found a company that did that. Like we didn't know that existed, right? So we're just trying to make decisions like that wherever we can. And we try to do the same thing in our personal lives as well. So that's kind of how the two things merge together.
I love that. But incredible story. So I really would like, before we get, I want to see all your products. I want to feel them. I want to see them. But I'd like to really dive into the science and like really talk about like the testing process, because that's something you guys are very, very passionate about. You get to be very involved. You probably had hundreds of prototypes and samples before you actually said, okay, we've got it.
I can,
that we can, you know, the one thing that
I feel you on that.
Talking about in the media too much is clean beauty products are not like really easy to make.
No,
the stability and everything that goes behind the scenes before it's actually filled. It's a lot harder than a traditional skincare product. So these took a lot of time and love.
Right. Because to get a shelf life, you know, when you're using a beauty product and you're putting your hands in it, you're touching it, you're putting it on your skin. Obviously, anything that doesn't have any form of, you know, stabilization or preservative system that's natural can grow bacteria.
Right.
So, which is what we don't want to do. We obviously would never want to have that happen. So one of the things that we feel so proud of is that our preservative systems, they're all natural based, like natural salts. So we're not using any synthetic at all. So getting that perfect stabilization, small batching, all of those things is critical to the process. So we've worked really hard on that to get potent, effective skincare that's stable.
Okay.
And as far as the testing goes, it has a very rigorous, I mean, our research and development team has a, you know, incredibly rigorous testing process. We are the first testers of the actual gook. before anyone else tests it.
else.
And before it's gone on for any kind of clinical testing, it's us. I'm super, 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 super sensitive.
Okay.
And, if you look at me the wrong way, I might break out. So you have to be careful. So yeah, so I'm definitely, Sarah's got, you're a delicate flower also.
Yes, I am. I have that sort of very, pale Anglo-Saxon type skin.
So we have very different skin types, but
yes.
it works for both of us, which is interesting.
Which is great.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do testing, ingredient testing, clinical testing before and at consumer testing. So we definitely have a very detailed protocol. Plus, through the formulation of any products now, there's a lot of regulation. So
of course.
But
I mean, to claim all of the things that naturally serious skin actually puts on all of their packaging, and that you guys are talking about your mission. I mean, there is a vigorous process to that with the
protocol,
testing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It takes so long to have an idea of wanting to make something, and then for all the steps that it takes. I mean, it took me 3 years for one product.
Of course.
Right.
Yes. I think one of the biggest advantage to this particular brand, and having worked in sizable multinationals before,
yes.
our advantage is speed to market. And in the beauty industry, 30% of the industry is based on innovation and skincare.
Mm-hmm.
So that means in terms of your revenue in a year, or what Sephora might buy or Ulta might buy, 30% of those products are all brand new. So we have to, speed to market is really important if you get a new hot ingredient story.
Yes.
So we have our own R&D facility. So it's
really sets us apart
to be able to incubate quickly, be very agile, a juxtaposition, whereas some of the larger companies, it's a little more challenging to go through.
There's red tape. We're the red tape. So there's no red tape around here.
You can make a decision like that.
You get a great ingredient. We have great bases, formulate it, and you can kind of go from there. So we are able to really, and because we own our own facility,
right.
A lot of these raw ingredient vendors are coming to us with their latest and greatest ingredients.
Okay.
So we are seeing things that, before anybody else, just because they know our speed to market.
I love how passionate you guys both are about talking about your company. And
maybe you want to talk about this because this is really amazing.
So there's one of the, besides having our own facility, the other thing that really sets us apart is we have a 20-year patented blend that's in every single one of our products. And it's 6 antioxidants. It's red, white, and green tea, goji berry, pomegranate, and grapeseed extract. And they work synergistically in every single product. They're kind of weaving in, into every single product, but the benefits of it, there's multi benefits, but obviously antioxidants are great for you, but in the way ours are blended, and the reason why we were able to achieve a 20-year patent is it kind of acts like a suit of armor. So to protect you from the way an SPF protects you from the sun, this blend protects you from the environmental toxins. So whether it's the wind, the pollution, the air, I used to say when the second you walk out your door, but now I've changed that since COVID started. And I'm like, it's actually inside your house as well. So you have the air coming in, you have all the cooking, cooking smells, greases. There's stuff all over. Pets. Yes, exactly. Yes. My favorite little pet. But yeah, so it really does protect you against the environment just by having it in there. And then it also kind of boosts whatever the active ingredients are in the product. So it really helps get the most efficacious benefits for whatever product it is.
I mean, you're putting this on your skin. You want it to be as clean as possible because you guys live clean and healthy lifestyles. Why do we just go by putting stuff on our skin that gets absorbed through our skin into our body, into our bloodstream, into our cells, into our digestive process? That isn't good for us.
Right. Exactly.
So hello to Naturally Serious, because you guys are very serious about your skincare.
We are.
Should we take a look at some of the products?
I want to. Yes, please share everything we have time for.
Not with this beautiful. Okay, so
go.
This is our personal favorites, but it's also our kids' favorites. So this is like our boys love this.
This is called our cold pressed peel pads.
Okay.
Which basically it's the antioxidants within this particular product are all cold pressed. So they're all more potent, more effective. and the base is pomegranate, but basically they're a refreshing exfoliant that has no alcohol in it, and it really balances out the skin, the pH in the skin, removing any excess debris, oils, whatever dirt that you have on your skin. It's a second step to cleansing.
So
It's
after you take your
fantastic.
makeup off?
Yes.
Okay, because you just did this on camera. For those of you listening on Apple and Spotify, you have to go watch on YouTube. She just took off whatever she had on her face, and she's like, you have no makeup on.
No. And she's that beautiful. It's true.
I know she's
It is
gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous. I know.
Thank you.
No, she
Okay.
is.
It's
So
because I've been in the skincare
But we won't
industry.
show her beautiful. She's a swimmer.
My
and
hair
she-
is green.
That's
No,
okay.
I'm
I can't.
No,
You
you're not
can't
kidding.
see it.
My
You
hair
can't see
is like
Okay,
legit green.
Show me the back of the pad that you just used to clean your face off. Is there anything on there?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Little, very, very little.
But
Okay.
obviously walking around New York City, being
Yes,
in and out of
it's
air
humid.
conditioning, everything. But these are so fantastic. If you want to take them to the gym
Yeah.
or anything just to top up, a refresh.
Or if you're a student in school, put it in your backpack. These kids love it. In between PE and anything else, they might like the girls are coming over. Are there any of those peel pads? Like they all love it.
And especially with the mask wearing too, super important to clean your face underneath that as well.
So then we have Zero Baggage,
Okay.
which is our eye cream.
I love that name.
And obviously,
Wait, no, so pause. So Sarah doesn't really like, she kind of does this in her sleep. So it's like not really a big deal to her,
Okay.
but I don't. So
Darling.
it is a big deal to me. Every one of the product names were named by Sarah.
Okay.
So every one of them has a kitschy kind of amazing name to it. So our
You gotta
cleanser
have
is
fun.
major moisture, gentle cream cleanser. Like there's just, it tells you exactly what they are, but they're just smartly named. So that's all her. I did name the brand Naturally Serious, but that was an accident.
oh my God. Hold on, I just make
Here you go.
more
Naturally
accident here.
Yeah.
Yes, so
That's
Zero
okay.
Baggage is our eye cream in the line, and obviously bags and dark circles, what we all struggle with, no matter.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's just part of life. And I think even if you are younger or, more mature, you can definitely suffer with this. So obviously it has this beautiful lightweight formula that it comes with a measured dose, and then you can pat it around the eye area just with your ring finger, circling it around here. And it really depuffs the eye area.
Okay.
It contains a number of ingredients that help with depuffing, including caffeine, and it also works on dark circles. And I always put an eye cream on during the day. As you know, it's the thinnest part of the skin around the eye area. So again, all plant-based extracts. This has an apple extract. It also has hyaluronic acid, which is really important for hydration around the eye area.
I'm trying to get closer. So I have a question. Can you put eye cream on the top, or does that pull your eyes down?
No, you absolutely can, but I would suggest only doing it at nighttime.
And it does technically travel, so you don't really need to, but if you feel like you need to, you can.
Yeah, I think always a little bit of
On the
night
bone.
cream on the bone is great.
Okay. See, I love learning about skincare because I do not know a thing about makeup or skincare. I recently switched from Dove soap. So
Ah,
Well, your skin looks great.
Yeah.
And so
Oh.
you
Your
look
makeup.
great.
So you want trivia questions. Do you know why you use your ring finger to apply an eye cream?
because it's the gentlest, or is it because of the vein that travels, or is that a myth?
No, it's actually, you said it first. It's because it's actually the weakest
The weakest.
finger and so you can't, it's such a delicate eye area that they don't want you like this, your pointer finger is pretty strong pointing it in there. So this is very gentle.
Okay, that's a good tip. And also putting on concealer, you should always use a brush or a sponge, right? You should never smear it with your eye. As I just did that and made 1,000 wrinkles. But yes, is that true too with your concealer?
I don't wear
don't-
concealer.
Yeah,
Yes,
wearing
I think
I wear makeup.
yes, and I've run a lot of makeup businesses, so I know, but
Yes.
it's always about the gentle patting and pressing
Okay.
with whatever area around, there's lots of techniques now that you can do to always, I think circulation is key for facial skin and aging.
Okay.
Lots of little tips for you. If you can sleep face up,
can't. I've tried.
I've tried. I can't. It's the worst.
And
And I'm
sleeper.
such a bad sleeper that I can't actually give that up. But if you honestly sleep like this, you really are
supposedly you're gonna
forward.
right, you're not gonna ever wrinkle. But the one thing we actually kind of passed over, which I think is super important,
Yes.
is we created this at prices that are incredibly attainable.
Yes, and affordable. I noticed that on shopping.
It was very intentional. And we did that with the hopes of being able to scale the brand. So what, compared to like having a natural, clean beauty brand at our price points with the quality of our products and the packaging of our products is pretty unheard of. And we were able to do that just based on the fact that we have our R&D facility and that we're really hoping to scale the brand and get new entrants into the kind of into skincare. So yeah, our age, but really even people going into skincare for the first time and coming out with a, simple regimen, doesn't have 100 products. It's a nice, clean lineup. I didn't mean to say that.
No, you have to. Okay,
Nice,
show me
clean
something else.
lineup.
Show me something else. Do you have
So
anything
this
else
is-
in front of you?
Of course, we have it all. This is our After Dark.
Okay.
Again, Sarah's name.
Yep, very
And
smart.
it's got a marshmallow-like consistency. I'm
Okay.
sort of obsessed with it. I can actually put it on since we're on.
Oh my God, that's
Why
a lot.
not?
Oh, I'm using I'll just leave it on for a minute.
Why
But
not?
anyway,
Rochelle put on like 5 times the amount that she needs.
all right. By the way, I'm not looking in mirror, so forgive me, but
That's
the,
okay.
the
No,
one,
but this is good.
the other trick to skincare that's super important is in 90% or 99% of products, a little is a lot.
Okay.
So everyone they think if they're using more eye cream, they're going to get rid of their wrinkles, or using more mask, it's going to work better. It's not true at all. I feel like I'm like about to shave.
That's okay. No, you do have a marshmallow. You said it's like it has the
Yeah, but
texture of the marshmallow. You're like, I just put a marshmallow amount on your cheek. I love it. I love
It's
it.
a beautiful night
We
green.
can put the fruit talks on the other side while we're
Yes.
sitting
Yeah,
there.
might as well. But please do.
Okay, so-
Is it
so-
pink?
It's orange.
Orange.
It's red clay. And then this is awesome. So
Okay.
this is actually, it's kind of I'm going to use a little bit this time.
This is so fun. Okay.
Isn't it fun? But
Yeah.
this one you can use, it's
amazing.
almost like a little bit of an exfoliant. So I like to massage it on versus just putting it on, because you can feel, you can actually feel the exfoliating.
Because it actually has
They're little beads.
natural pumice. And
Okay.
it's really a very, it's a clay-based exfoliant, but it has small particles of natural pumice. So you
Okay.
can get a really incredible exfoliation. So after using this, your skin is buffed, it's polished, and it really assists also with closing pores, tightening the skin. It's really, and you really feel it's transformative, this product.
Yeah.
For
I
sure.
And you only need to use like once a week. I'm just kind of helping it dry faster. You can use the
and you
After
leave
Dark
and you
every
leave
night.
that. Do you leave that one on for a while?
No, I usually actually put it on in the shower,
Okay.
right before I get in the shower, and I rinse it off there because it's easier because
Yeah.
it's clay, the red clay. But
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
don't wipe it off, because this is a magic moment, because I've never had people put on their products before. They sit there and make it. Now you guys are naturally serious, and you are so serious. I'm gonna take a picture, and it's gonna work out. Look serious. I'm kidding. Oh my gosh, she's putting the product on. I love it. I've never done that.
I just want to
but
say this
what
is
the
really
heck?
our resurfacing skin remedy. So
Okay.
again, this is in the exfoliating category, which it clearly with
Oh,
all of our
oh my God, but my skin right now, because I haven't used it in a while, it feels
Yeah.
so,
it's beautiful.
it feels
Yes.
like so different than it did like a minute ago, even in that short
Yeah,
period.
just wanted to draw your attention to all of our packaging.
Yep.
This is what I absolutely insist upon, has all of the ingredients listed, how to use it, what it does, and what it affects, in all of our clean beauty markers. So obviously everything's 100% vegan also, which is important to some people.
Yes, of
And,
course.
Then moving
cruelty-free.
along, I think just anchoring the brand in terms of a rescue moisturizing cream is Skin Warrior. And this sort of the inspiration behind this product was, of course, everybody needs a defense for their skin, a great moisturizer that is a power pack moisturizer, which is really going to prepare the skin.
And you two are
for,
warriors too, by the way.
Yes.
Well,
so-
that was actually
here we
this
are.
was actually the anchor product that we launched the line based around these ingredients. But this is just It's so nice.
It's so beautiful. And you can just even, I do have some makeup on and I'm going to pat that over the top of it.
Okay.
Which keeps everything nice and hydrated. So.
And a setting spray?
No.
No, we don't have a setting spray yet, but that's coming down the track. I would say that we have 2 fantastic serums.
That's
here.
actually what I was looking. This one is amazing.
Yeah, so
Show me.
Oh my
that
gosh.
one.
So this one, so we don't have any silicones in the
No.
line, clearly.
Yes.
Based by definition on what we are and what a silicone is. But this, you would not know that this is not a silicone-based product. So
Because it's so rock star.
I just pumped the product.
Okay.
And
Is
then
it too much?
No,
I'm
I
kidding.
probably did put too much on, but this is like glass. I mean, it is literally like, I feel like I put, like, it's just so smooth.
And soft, because there was the trend. Obviously there is the trend where, you know, people want to have that very beautiful, like dewy,
Right.
hydrated,
Yes.
you know, feel to
got
the
it.
skin. So, and I think it's a feeling like of putting on like silk or glass
Yeah, it's
or
literally, and
shimmer
it is silk.
that has a very useful youthful appearance. And what really is the most potent ingredient here is the ingredient from the Persian silk tree.
Okay.
So there's the silk. So instead of silicone, we're going with silk.
Silk. Oh,
We're
genius.
just filming at the moment. Thank you.
Genius.
Sorry, someone's coming in. I just want like
that's
waiting for us.
Totally cool.
So this is beautiful. Yeah, Persian silk tree.
So like I mean, you guys are, I just want to read this list because there's no parabens, no silicones, no alcohol, no artificial color, no artificial fragrances, no sulfates, no mineral oil, no petroleum, no PEG. Tell me what that is.
Pegs. So that's really like parabens, a whole list of different parabens. So,
but basically you kind of hit the nail on the head on what this brand is.
I mean,
it's everything that's in the products, but for us, it's also equally important, everything that's not in the products. And there's an ever growing list of what are allowable clean products. And every time the list comes out, we're not even worried anymore because we are so clean that it never is an issue. Yeah.
So if there's no preservatives, how long can your items last on my shelf?
Well,
so
there is a natural preservative system. So it's
right. You mentioned
with salt. So there's a salt content which keeps everything pure and preserved, but it's not a synthetic preservative system. If you didn't have anything in it, it would spoil like milk, like milk or butter or anything like that. So, but it's a natural based system which basically keeps the pH of the product set. So our shelf life is 2 years. We still targeted 2 years. With the sunscreen, it's 1 year. We are launching a new sunscreen in 2022.
I was going to ask you about your new.
We have 3 new products coming out. We have a natural based carrot retinol.
It's crazy.
We have a beautiful lemonade jelly cleanser, which is just I don't know,
like butter. It's like butter. It's so good.
It's like a burst of lemons. It's beautiful and cleansing.
Okay.
And then we have the natural based retinol, as I mentioned, and also we have the sunscreen, which is exciting for summer. Yes. And then we may be launching a beautiful
face oil.
Face oil is really great.
It's my personal obsession. So I love serums and I love face oils.
And you're also launching in Canada soon.
We just launched in Canada.
When? We launched at Shoppers in Canada. We're super excited. They're an incredible partner.
Really great.
1 in 3 Canadians has a loyalty program with Shoppers.
Did your family?
No, but I will get them on it. I haven't lived there since 2005.
Right.
So I don't know if that program existed before that or not, but no, tell me.
Let's get him on.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a loyalty.
And we have our amazing partner here in the US, Sephora.
Yes.
So our brand is at Sephora. When we're thrilled to be part of the Sephora world with Naturally Serious,
clean beauty brand there. So that's exciting.
And then we have our own website, which we continue to promote. And so, yeah, no, we're very,
very busy.
Very busy, very grateful.
It is. And it is naturallyseriousSkin.com, because you Google naturally serious,
right.
and it doesn't, in that it's not the first one that comes up. So everyone have to make sure that we'll tag everything, of course, on all of our promo and everything that we send when we air. Oh my goodness. And I cannot wait to shop too.
Right.
And you have such beautiful skin for living in a pool.
Thank God my skin's good, because my hair is really bad.
No, she's very beautiful.
I mean, I feel like
but it's hard for blondes in any pool.
Of course.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, right, in life,
and it's a saltwater pool, so I don't know.
That's odd that well,
I don't even know.
Okay.
I think he's lying to you.
No, I watched him pour the salt in. It's 100% salt water.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. It's
funny.
Well, you guys,
the most important thing about this and everything is that I feel so excited about is this brings happiness to me. And I know anybody that tries or uses these products will feel so much joy, because they'll feel and look better. And I think, the greatest thing is we do have a really good time doing this.
We totally do. We work hard, we play hard, but I think Sarah just nailed it. We have so much fun creating this. Yes. We take the guesswork out of it for everybody else. We've done our homework. It's almost like cheating. Yeah. Like when you're in high school and you don't want to cheat. We did all the cheating here.
You did it already. Yeah. I absolutely, I'm so excited. I feel your energy. It's contagious to this little pin on my screen. And I adore this brand. God. I adore you guys. This is fantastic. I'm so thrilled that you guys were a part of this and part of Speaking Stellar Girl. And you guys brought me so much joy, but your main ingredient should be fun and happiness.
Right. So sure.
Right on your label.
Fun, happiness, and gratitude. That is us.
That's what, it actually say main ingredient fun, main ingredient happy, main ingredient joy.
I love that.
Right on there, because that is exactly what you all stand for.
And I hope that in the future we can keep the dialogue going and maybe doing some promotions together, or really.
We should do a giveaway. We should do a giveaway.
I was just going to say that.
We're happy.
I love doing live. Yeah. So if we want to do a live and a giveaway, and
let us know.
I really believe that the more people that try our sampling programs, and that once you try, you're in. This is
you get hooked.
You totally get hooked. I'm hooked just looking and talking to you. If you guys are walking examples of your brand, and that's phenomenal. So other than this amazing line and working together as such, stellar girls, what brings you guys joy apart from this?
Okay, me.
Go.
You?
Well, I mean, me being outdoors. So whether it's doing yoga, swimming, walking, biking, on the beach, anything I can do outdoors brings me my joy when I'm not with my kids or my boyfriend.
That's your jam. Okay. Yeah.
And so similarly, I think obviously I've been lucky enough to grow up in New Zealand, a very beautiful place. So we have very similar interests. I love yoga. I practice every day.
Okay.
So I'm blessed that I have that in my life, and it's a very active practice. So I always do something, if it's 20 minutes and an hour, whatever I can get. I do something in an active power type yoga program, which I love. Other passions, I really love design. Love all forms of different kind of design, architecturally, interior designs. I if I was going to do something else, I would do that.
I have a house. She's helping me with everything.
But I do love the outdoors too. And
you guys compliment.
I love nice food.
Right.
I love nice food. We love to eat.
We love
oh my gosh.
We love to travel, but I feel like we forgot to say that because we haven't done it in 2 years. But we've gone on at least 25 business trips together, and we've gone on personal trips together, including a 90-mile hike in Malibu.
Yes. 90 miles.
Actually, it was 70 miles.
I did 90.
Oh, you did 90.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I
didn't know.
I'm sorry. 90.
It was a week. It was like 6 days. But we went to this program together in Malibu, and
it was amazing.
By the way, she dragged me to it. She's like, I know you're going to hate it, but you're going to have to come. You just try it. Okay. Just try it. I freaking loved it. I've never hiked before. That was my first.
I love hiking. That's the other thing. Yes. And I did it recently again, but I only did 70 miles. but
only 17.
It's a journey because it's very, it's just so the meditation being in nature, right?
It's crazy. I mean, there's like wildflowers. You're in the clouds another time. It's amazing.
It's really beautiful. So,
oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going shopping. Okay. I'm going shopping on Naturally Serious. I'm so excited. And we will totally get together soon, and we will do a part 2 because I feel like we have so much to talk about. I have so many more questions.
Yes, sure. We're happy to share anything.
Well, thank you guys so much for sharing your stories.
It was so fun.
Girl, and I love that you guys support each other and celebrate and have so much fun and enjoy your lives and your businesses, your work, your family, and each other, your skin, even your hair.
Oh my God.
Own it. Yes.
We are. All right.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell icon to be notified of new episodes. To learn more about the Stellar Girl movement, please visit us at stellargirl.com.